First thing we're going to look at is like optimal position for creating pressure, because without pressure it's really hard to generate any kind of off balance or attacks. So here we see Amuzad, pressure, take him to the edge. Let's talk about his position real quick. So he gets his hook, hand on the back side, then he seals his elbow tight, almost to the front of his ribs, so his opponent can't rehook on the backside. So he's continuing to point his elbow in, so his opponent can't get inside his arm. Alright, and as always, you can see here his opponent's like lost with his hand. Can't find a place to put it. And as always with good pressure, when you feel pressure back, there is typically an opportunity to snap. So it snaps, drives back up to reset again, elbow sealed, so you can create safe pressure without worrying about getting attacked, thrown, or attacked. He takes it to the edge, makes him step out. Yazdani, same ideas, same kind of pressure. So gets his hook, shoulder position, underneath. Alright, and then traps the opponent's arm across, keeping his elbow sealed. There's just no good spot for the opponent to go. He's got good leverage with his shoulder. He's going to be able to cut him off both sides with his feet. Just no good place for the opponent to go. It's, again, same kind of concepts. Hook, shoulder position, trap arm across. This one takes a little more time, still ends up in the same kind of position in order to pressure his opponent and eventually get a step out. So we see he's got optimal position here, his elbow's trapped, underhook, shoulder position, he's continuing to try and get under collarbones. Let's take a look real quick. So he's got hook, he pressures, guy circles back center, he's immediately trying to control the opposite side arm. Now his head's going to shift. Arm goes across. Elbow starts to rotate in toward ribs. And he's keeping him trapped from using his hand. And again, pressure in, pull back or snap down. Pressure, little rock motions back and forth, back and forth. Guy starts to circle, starts to cut him off with his feet. Pressure, pressure. Simple step out. Here we'll take a look at these like subtle back and forth pressure snap motions in order to get step out. So we see here, again, he's got pretty optimal position. The only thing opponent can really do here is just try not to step out. There's not a whole lot of fight back here unless they get a hook back in. So he clears what was a shallow hook on his wrist, traps at the elbow, try and keep opponent's arm either outside or across where he can't gain any real control here. And we're going to see as he pressures, there's small back and then pressure. So these little back and forth kind of rocking motions. Snap, snap, pressure, snap, and then snap, pressure to get him to stand up. So that last little one, so you see his foot stopping him from being pushed out and probably considered grounded here. So he's going to snap to get his knee to come down, and then pressure back in where this post isn't as strong. He's going to try and get his butt to go back over his heels. If he doesn't let it, it's going to stand him up, which makes him not grounded, and then he can get step out. So good pressure and good snaps, not huge snaps, just little off balance snaps. You can eventually get the guy to the edge and score. Here we'll see Imami, another Iranian wrestler that wrestles from Underhook, have similar ideas to create pressure and get step out. So again, gets hook, and then when he starts to get close to that edge, he's controlling arm. He's going to try and pinch that hook off. We see opponent try and hook, and Mommy's elbow beats it inside. Now the shoulder's underneath. This is a tough position to do anything against. I mean, his arm's under a little bit, but I wouldn't consider this anything worth control. And pressures him right out of bounds.